Now we will learn about MICE. The term MICE, meetings, incentives, conventions, and exhibitions, represents a sector of tourism which includes business events and activities. Travelers attending MICE activities have a purpose beyond leisure tourism, and are in fact business travelers. These business travelers are connected to different sectors of the tourism and hospitality industry through their MICE activities. Think of business travelers who travel to a city to attend an exhibition. They will need food, drinks, shopping, entertainment, transport, accommodation, and more. In general, MICE events are events and activities that involve attendees who share a common interest and gather in a place. The place for the gathering needs to be a venue arranged beforehand. The venue will provide space and facilities necessary to satisfy the needs of those who attend the gathering. We can further explain the gatherings by their different formats. First one is meetings. Meetings bring people together in one place for the purposes of sharing information and discussing and solving problems. Meeting attendance can range from 10 to thousands of people. During a meeting, there will usually be food and beverage served. Meeting times vary depending on the meeting type. Second one is incentives. Incentive travel is a management tool for rewarding and motivating sales representatives, dealers, distributors, production workers, support staff, and in some cases, customers. The company rewards sales representatives who reach sales targets by sending them on trips. Usually, the incentive trip comes with hotel stays, tour packages, and planned activities such as dinners, parties, and games. Basically, incentive travel does not have any business-related activity. The incentive travel market is mature in the US and Europe, and is developing in Asia, especially in Singapore and Japan. Next one is conventions or conferences. Similar to meetings, conventions are gatherings of people with common objectives, organized to exchange ideas, views, and information of common interest to the group. An organization, usually an association, will organize a convention each year with a theme related to the organization's topic. Those interested in registering for the convention can pay the association a fee for all the sessions, discussions, food and beverage, dinners, and site visits. In particular, conventions consist of a variety of events include congresses, large-scale regular trade gatherings, conferences, small-scale gatherings aimed at information sharing, confexes, conferences with small exhibition attached, and one-to-one events, premium networking. All conventions can be organized into different levels: international, national, regional. And the last one is exhibitions. Exhibitions are activities organized to show new products, services, and information to people who have an interest in them, such as potential customers or buyers. The company showing their new products, the exhibitor, typically rents an area from the organizer and sets up a booth to meet with potential buyers. The buyers or the public need an invitation or a ticket to be allowed into the exhibition. Now we will discuss about importance of MICE. MICE brings the economic growth to the host country. As MICE gets international travelers, infrastructure gets improved. As the economy grows, it automatically attracts investors. MICE travelers can be converted into leisure travelers. MICE is considered as a popular revenue earner. It increases popularity and awareness of the host country. It creates employment and income source for the population of the host country. MICE strengthens the brand value and profile of the country. Now we will discuss about sectors involved in MICE business. There are industry sectors directly involved in the MICE industry, such as hotel, transportation industries, and city attractions. These industries may benefit from MICE business by offering their services and facilities to the planner and attendees of MICE events. First sector is hotel. Hotels are the main suppliers of MICE and are the main beneficiaries as well. Business travelers who attend MICE events spend over 65% of their money on hotels rooms and hotel dining, while 15% is spent on other restaurants outside the hotel. Around 10% is spent on shopping and another 10% on local transportation. In relation to MICE activities, a hotel plays different roles depending on its facilities and the size of the MICE event. Different types of hotel are suitable for different types of MICE activities. In general, hotels can be grouped into 5 types, based on the hotel facilities, which are large city business hotels, suburban hotels, large resort hotels, airport hotels, and boutique hotels. MICE activities brings benefits like increase in sales, forecasting advance bookings, revenue from other services, fill gaps during low seasons and making tourist as a frequent visitor. Next sector is transportation. Transportation management covers routing, vehicle use, staff requirements, maps, signage and preparation. The cost of transportation will also have an impact on the number of attendees. For incentive trips, transportation management is crucial, as most trips will involve large group travel. Group air tickets and ground coach bus tickets are also frequently used. International transportation ways include flights, cruise ships, and trains. Whereas, local transportation ways include bus, taxi, shuttle, trams, ferries, and water jets. And the last sector is attractions. Although the main purpose for business travelers is to attend a MICE event, they would usually prefer to visit some of the local attractions. Most of the time, a post-conference tour is organized after the convention for international attendees to visit the attractions in and near the host city. For incentive travels, visiting local attractions might even be the objective of the trip. The MICE attendees are also good potential future visitors to these attractions. Therefore, when deciding whether or not to attend the MICE event, business travelers may also keep local attractions in mind. An official travel agent will usually be contracted to organize the post-event tour. This travel agent also takes care of the travel arrangements of the attendees, if necessary, by providing a local guide. Now we will discuss the planning for MICE segment. First one is pre-planning, which includes determining the event purpose, casual or formal. Gathering information like size of the group, gender mix, special needs of the group, fixed or flexible date. Then creating an outline for each activity. Food and beverage requirement of the group. And planning of budget for all expenses. Then there is budgeting, which includes, determine the expenses. Create balance sheet for all functional areas. Build in a contingency fund for last-minute expenses. Check budgets from similar meetings and events to gauge cost. Make sure funds are allocated to pay all suppliers. Consult with your company's accounting office on formatting the budget. The signature of a financial officer for any expenditures above what you have budgeted. Next we have booking, which includes, selecting a destination. Finding the right hotel. Request for proposal. Making cost-effective choices. Negotiations. Contract. Preparing for unexpected situations. Pre-cons or pre-event meetings. Next is venue selection, which includes, proximity of the venue. Facilities venue equipped with. Capacity of the venue. Lighting at the venue. Setup styles provided at the venue, various setups for various number of packs. Provision of facilities like parking, restrooms, and handicap accessibility at the venue. Next we have accommodation, which covers, distance from the venue. Rooms should be comfortable for the stay. Accommodation should be feasible. And there shall be a basic amenities provision. Then there is transportation, which covers, comfort, quick service, local sightseeing and shopping, and also well-maintained coaches for pickup and drop. Next one is catering facility, which includes how many people it can cater for, how is the reputation, food, and service of the facility. Infrastructure and equipments for service at the facility. Wash-up areas at the facility. Garbage disposal method of the facility. Next is guest amenities, which has to be eco-friendly, good brand and good quality. Then we have planning excursion, which includes, evening excursions like live gazelles, orchestra, games, etc. One-day excursions to the nearby sightseeing places. Visit to shopping malls. Museums, local sightseeing. And the last one is environmental impact, which includes, air pollution, water pollution, noise pollution, taking care of disposables and garbage management. At last we will discuss about venue planning. Venue planning involves, venue search, which has to be suitable for the event's concept. Indoor and outdoor requirement includes heating and air conditioning, wet weather options, audio-visual options and supplies provision. Accessibility and proximity of the location. Spacey requirement includes objective of the event, time required for setup and takedown. Distance from the public transport. The purpose of the site inspection is to determine the suitability of the venue. Site confirmation involves negotiations, bargaining for extra services, signing the contract and payment processing. The purpose of pre-event meeting is to assure nothing has changed, and if there are any changes it will not affect your event, and to discuss further details in person. Thank you very much, and I hope that the content of this presentation is easy to understand and it will enhance your knowledge of event management.